Hey, Doc audience, do you order Amazon beauty products? Rod, this is controversial. I guess that there's some debate on whether it's safe to do that. This Reddit, they call him a Redditor. People are right on Reddit. They are saying that you can get in a lot of problems. People are having dermatitis and things like that from products that are kind of bogus products. What do you think?
Reddit is always a big negatron. They're always negative about everybody and everything. So consider the source. But on Amazon, there's 3 things you got to do. You have to do your homework. You know, when you look at a product, I don't pick the top one. And don't pick the one that's the number 1 seller, because many times it says sponsored. Look into how many are truly bought, which is in the icon below the product, and scroll down. And then most of the time, Amazon has done your homework. They have the comparative products of all the most popular, like 6 different products. And then if you really want to get into the weeds, go way down and look at the reviews, because if you do those 3 things, then you can land on the best product. And it's not necessarily the best price. And for beauty products, of course, there's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of stuff and everything. And I know this Reddit person says, go to the source. The problem is, the one great thing about Amazon that Bezos hit on the nail on the head is that it's all about the consumer. We know that it'll come that night or the next morning. If you order from the source, it may come from, India or China, via a boat, and you'll never may get it. And also, the thing is, if you don't like these products, guess what? Amazon will say, hey, refunded, no problem. If you don't like the product that you bought from the source, which may be gone, they'll say, bye-bye. We all shop on Amazon, but, it's convenience. And if you do your homework, most of the time, and I'm not like marketing for Amazon, but most of the time, it's okay.
There's so many products out there. Beauty products, how many beauty products are there? So, I think it's a case-by-case basis. You probably can find some legitimate good buys on Amazon for certain things.
Right. But
you also may potentially run into problems, especially if you don't, like you say, do a little bit of research and think about what you're doing.
Sunscreen, vitamin C, retinol, these are all, the fact of the matter is, these are all things you can actually get in your drugstore. These are the skincare products. And they're probably cheaper than Amazon. If you really want to look at it, those are the top 3 things you should use anyway. All the other things, you can do CeraVe, that's in all of the drugstores, and it's all these things that actually are really, really good skincare products you can get at your drugstore, CVS or Walgreens. Yeah. You don't have to go to Amazon, and you don't need a Reddit warning either,
What's the most common thing you buy on Amazon, Rod?
The most common thing I get on Amazon is probably supplements, because you can get them in a little larger bottle. And, I'll get vitamin D, Quintarin, and I'll actually also use NAD.
Some muscle milk.
No, I get the muscle milk. Better get it at Costco.
Yeah, I usually get a lot of electronic stuff.
Yeah.
And then also cat food. I got to get all the food for my cats. And I'm actually subscribed. So it comes every 2 months or something.
We have a lot of cats. So we have a lot of cat food. Yeah. No, we overall like Amazon, but you have to do your homework.
Well, what do you think about Amazon? Leave some comments. Tell us the problems you've had, or if you had a good experience, especially with the beauty products. We'll come back to this after we see some of the comments. Make sure to give us some likes and subscribe to our channel. But before we go, we're going to do the Hey Doc Minute. And Rod, this one actually is directed at you. It's like, Dr. Roark, what's the first thing you do every morning?
I get up, I make coffee, and then I'll do some yoga stretches in the morning and kind of limber up. And then I do my social media after that. I'm going to take a shower and off to work.
Full throttle.
Full throttle.
Do you have a certain coffee maker you really like, or you?
Depends. I'll use a combination of Folgers Columbia, and I'll do it with Dunkin' Donuts together. It's actually fantastic. It kind of dumbs it down a little bit, because Dunkin' Donuts is a little bit stronger, and then Folgers, Columbia is actually the richest kind, actually makes it very blended and smooth. It's good. Yeah. I'm not a big Starbucks fan.
Yeah. All right. Great stuff. We'll see you next time on Hey Doc.